The cost per use rule. Pay attention because this will change your life. I used to buy cheap headphones every 3 months, $25 each time. My buddy Alex bought $200 headphones and I called him an idiot. Here's where you need to wake up. My headphones broke constantly. Crackling sound, broken wires, one ear going dead. In 2 years, I spent $200 on garbage that made my music sound like it was coming through a tin can. Alex's headphones, still perfect after 4 years. He uses them 8 hours a day for work. That's over 10,000 hours of use. His cost per hour, 2 cents. Mine, 50 cents per hour of terrible audio. This rule alone will save you thousands. Before you buy anything, ask yourself, how many times will I actually use this? That expensive blender you want for $200. If you use it every day for smoothies, that's 55 cents per year. That cheap blender that breaks after 6 months, you'll buy 4 of them. Do the math. Stop being penny wise and pound foolish. Cheap is expensive in disguise. Stop eating out. Listen carefully because this is where most of you are bleeding money and don't even know it. I know 2 guys, both software engineers, same salary. Marcus meal preps every Sunday. Takes him 3 hours, costs him $40 for the entire week. Ryan orders Uber Eats every single day because he's too busy to cook. Marcus spends $2,000 per year on food. Ryan spends $8,000 per year on food. Same income, $6,000 difference. But here's where it gets insane. Ryan also grabs coffee every morning, $5, snacks at work, $10, dinner out 3 times a week, $60 each time. We're talking over $12,000 per year on food. You want to know why you're broke? You're eating your wealth. Marcus invests that $10,000 difference every year. In 20 years, he'll have over $400,000. Ryan will have a collection of empty takeout containers and regret. Stop making excuses. You have time to scroll TikTok, but no time to cook. Needs versus wants. This is where I'm going to hurt your feelings, but you need to hear this. You don't need that new phone. Your current phone works perfectly fine. You want that new phone because Apple told you to want it. You don't need those designer jeans. You want them because you think they'll make you look cooler. Newsflash, nobody cares about your jeans. You don't need that subscription box. You want it because unboxing things gives you a dopamine hit. Here's the brutal truth test that will save your financial life. If you don't buy this thing, will you die, get fired, or go to jail? If the answer is no, it's a want. I used to think I needed a new laptop because mine was 3 years old. It worked perfectly, but I wanted the latest model. I spent $2,000 on a laptop that did the exact same things as my old one. That want cost me $2,000 plus the opportunity cost of investing that money. I was an idiot, and if you're doing this, you're being an idiot too. Avoid high-interest debt at all costs. Credit card debt is financial cancer. It will destroy your wealth faster than you can build it. I don't care if you have to eat ramen for 6 months. Pay it off now. Let me show you how brutal this is. You have a $10,000 credit card balance at 22% interest. You make minimum payments like a responsible person, right? Wrong. It will take you 47 years to pay off that debt. You'll pay over $28,000 in interest. That $10,000 shopping spree actually costs you $38,000. But if you pay $500 per month instead of the minimum, you'll pay it off in 2 years and pay only $2,000 in interest. Same debt, different strategy, $26,000 in savings. High interest debt is an emergency. Treat it like your house is on fire. Every month you carry that balance is another month you're paying someone else to get rich off you. Frugal versus cheap. Pay attention because most of you are doing this wrong. Cheap people buy the cheapest option and end up spending more money. Frugal people buy the best value and save money long term. I know a guy who buys $5 shoes from Walmart every 6 months because they fall apart. He spends $60 per year on shoes that hurt his feet and look terrible. I buy $100 shoes every 3 years. They look professional, feel comfortable, and last forever. I spend $33 per year on shoes. Who's smarter? The guy spending $60 per year or the guy spending $33 per year? Cheap people false economy themselves into poverty. Frugal people invest in quality where it matters and save money everywhere else. Stop being cheap, start being frugal. There's a massive difference. Stop emotional spending. This might sting, but you need to hear it. You're not buying things because you need them. You're buying things because you're sad, bored, angry, or trying to fill some emotional void in your life. Bad day at work? You buy something to feel better. Got a promotion? You buy something to celebrate. Bored on Sunday? You scroll Amazon and buy random garbage. Your emotions are controlling your wallet, and it's keeping you broke. I used to spend $300 per month on emotional purchases. Gadgets I used once, clothes I never wore, books I never read, $3,600 per year on therapy shopping. Here's what saved me. I deleted every shopping app from my phone, unsubscribed from every promotional email. If you can't control your emotions, you'll never control your money. And if you can't control your money, you'll never build wealth. Get therapy if you need it, but stop using shopping as emotional medication. The No Spend Challenge. This will change your relationship with money forever. I did a no-spend month last year. No restaurants, no coffee shops, no Amazon, no Target runs. Only absolute necessities like groceries, gas, and bills. Week 1 was hell. I realized I was addicted to spending money. Every time I felt bored, stressed, or happy, my first instinct was to buy something. Week 2 was enlightening. I started noticing how much advertising was manipulating me. Every email, every social media ad, every billboard was designed to make me feel inadequate without their product. Week 3 was liberating. I rediscovered things I already owned, books I'd bought but never read, games I'd forgotten about, clothes buried in my closet. By week 4, I'd saved $900. But more importantly, I broke the addiction to mindless consumption that had been destroying my finances. Try this for 1 week, just 1 week. Most of you won't even make it 3 days because you're addicted to spending money you don't have. Fix your money leaks. You think you're good with money because you don't make big purchases, but you're dying from 1,000 small cuts. I audited my subscriptions last year and found 15 different services automatically charging my credit card. Netflix, Spotify, gym membership I hadn't used in 8 months, meditation app I'd used twice, cloud storage for photos I'd already deleted. $130 per month. Over $1,500 per year. Money leaving my account automatically while I slept. You want to know why you never have money? Because you're paying for services you don't use, bank fees you don't notice, and subscriptions you forgot about. Spend 1 hour auditing every automatic payment. Cancel everything you don't use daily. This 1 hour will save you thousands. Drive a car you can afford. Your car should get you from point A to point B reliably and safely. That's it. It's not a status symbol. It's not an extension of your personality. It's transportation. I know people making $50,000 per year driving cars with $700 payments. They're spending 17% of their gross income on a depreciating asset. Meanwhile, I drive a 7-year-old Toyota Camry I bought with cash. It's reliable, fuel-efficient, and boring. My transportation costs are under $200 per month. In 10 years, I'll have invested the difference and built real wealth. They'll have a 15-year-old luxury car worth maybe $10,000. Your ego is keeping you broke. Drive something reliable and invest the difference. House hacking. Instead of buying a house you can barely afford, buy a duplex and live in one side. Rent out the other side to cover most of your mortgage. My friend Jessica did this 3 years ago. Her mortgage is $1,800. Her tenant pays $1,200. Her actual housing cost is $600 per month. She's building equity in real estate while paying less than she would for a one-bedroom apartment. After 2 years, she bought another duplex and repeated the process. Now she owns 2 rental properties, and her housing costs are still only $600 per month. She's 28 years old and already building generational wealth. This is how you use real estate to get rich. Minimalism equals more money. The average American home has 300,000 items. Most people use less than 20% of what they own. That means 80% of your stuff is expensive clutter. I used to have a garage full of exercise equipment I never used, a closet full of clothes I never wore, and drawers full of gadgets I'd used once. I spent over $20,000 on stuff that added zero value to my life. Last year, I sold everything I didn't use regularly, made $12,000 from stuff that was collecting dust. Used that money to pay off debt and invest. Every item you own costs you money. Storage space, cleaning time, mental energy. Most of your stuff is costing you money instead of making you money. Sell what you don't use. Invest the proceeds. Stop buying things you don't need. When you implement all of these habits together, you're not saving $50 per month. You're saving sometimes over $1,000 per month.